Welcome to PokeMark Higher Lower Episode 3. Let's begin. Okay, so the first card we'll be looking at today is Muck, and it's a non-holo. It's actually the last card we looked at in Episode 2, and you are guessing whether Cloyster, which is a non-holo, is higher or lower than $31. It's actually not gone up in value since the last episode, which was a week ago. So yeah, Cloyster, higher or lower than Muck. Make your predictions now. Okay, so yeah, Cloyster has the move Spike Cannon. I'd be very interested to know whether that is original to that Pokemon. Okay, so yes, so higher or lower than Muck from the Fossil series. It is actually higher at $104.50. So yes, so we are now moving over to the second evolution. So that is Haunter, and it is a holo. So I thought I'd be very interested to find out how much this is worth, because it's a holo version of not actually a final evolution. So is it higher or lower than $104.50 for value of Cloyster? Make your predictions now. So yes, so Haunter, as I said, evolves into Gengar. We will actually be looking at that card in a bit. So higher or lower than Cloyster from the Fossil series. It is actually lower, but it's still actually valuable. $64. So not bad at all. So we are now actually looking at the final evolution, and it is again Gengar. So non-holo from the Fossil series, higher or lower than Haunter, also from the Fossil series. Make your predictions now. Gengar, so what do we think? Is it higher or lower than its previous evolution? It is actually lower, and it is $38. Okay, so it's surprising, but then I imagine if Gengar was a holo, it would definitely be higher. We are now following another psychic Pokemon, but then obviously if you're looking at the games, it's one is ghost and one is psychic. Okay, so Hypno, higher or lower than Gengar, which is $38. These are both from the holo series, but Hypno is holo and Gengar is a non-holo. So make your predictions now. So yeah, Hypno, I remember it evolves from Drowsy, but I remember it was one of the easiest ones to get from Pokemon Go towards the beginning when it first got released. But when they actually did a task that said evolve a Drowsy, I remember because we're now a few more gens on, it was actually ironically really hard to actually catch that Pokemon. Okay, Hypno, higher or lower than Gengar, non-holo from Fossil series. It is actually $85, so that means it is higher. Okay, so we're now looking at Kingler. So is it higher or lower than Hypno, which was a holo? Kingler is not a holo, so make your predictions now. Kingler. So higher or lower, what do we think? I remember Krabby evolving halfway through a Pokemon League battle in the Kanto series for Ash Ketchum. So yes, is it higher or lower than $85? It is actually lower, and it's $36. Okay, so we now actually move on to the final page of this folder. And this has lasted us 3 episodes. So Electrode Holo is actually the last one we'll be looking at in this folder. So is it higher or lower than a Kingler, which was $36? Make your predictions now. I remember getting plenty of these Pokemon in the Power Plant in the first game, and remember being infuriated because it seemed to be way too many of them. Electrode from the Jungle series, it's a holo, higher or lower than a Kingler. It is actually higher, and it's $42. Okay, brilliant. Okay, so that's saying goodbye to that folder. You've lasted us 3 episodes. We now move on to the second folder. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so we're now on to Exeggutor. So the first card in this folder is a non-holo, and it's from the Jungle series. So is it higher or lower than $32 for Holo Electrode? Make your predictions now. Okay, so Exeggutor, someone had fun coming up with this name. It's called Big Egg Explosion. Very funny there. Exeggutor from the Jungle series, higher or lower than Electrode from the Jungle series. It is actually lower at $16.49. So we're not going much further. We're looking at the Marowak, which I think had a really good, I think it was probably for Cubone is one of them. But had a really good scene in Pokemon Detective Pikachu. Please let me know which one it was in the comment section. So yeah, make your predictions where it's higher or lower than Exeggutor. And both from the Jungle series and both are non-holo. So yes, what do you think? Okay, so yes, so Marowak, higher or lower? It is actually higher than Exeggutor. It is actually $40, and Exeggutor was $16.49. So we're actually now looking at our first ever second gen Pokemon in this series, and it's a Misdreavus, which evolves into a Mismagus, and I'm pretty sure it was the first set of Ghost Pokemon they introduced after Ghastly, Haunter and Gengar. Okay, so higher or lower than Marowak from the Jungle series? Make your predictions now. So do you think whether for old cards seem to have stood for test of time and only gone up in value? This is actually from the Neo Revelation series, so it'd be interesting to know if it's higher or lower. It is actually lower. It's $17.50. Marowak was $14. Okay, so this is now our final card of the episode, and it is Mr. Mime, which I remember it was quite an easy Pokemon to get towards the beginning of Pokemon Go. I remember going around the park trying to find it. So yes, higher or lower for the final card. So higher or lower than the first ever Neo Revelations cards we've included in the series. Make your predictions now. So Mr. Mime again had a really good scene in Pokemon Detective Pikachu. I remember it was one of the featured scenes in the trailer. So yeah, make your predictions. Higher or lower, our final card of the day or of the episode. It is actually much higher. It is $199, which is actually our most valuable card today. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I'll be very interested to know how many points you scored today. I'm hoping to build up a leaderboard of how many points everyone has scored, and I'm hoping to feature that leaderboard towards the end of maybe every episode. Always interested in feedback, so yeah, thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.